Hello, all my friends. I hope you're having an outstanding, fabulous day. It is another Real Estate Tuesday. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for being my friends. Thank you all for being my subscriber. And if you're not, boom, 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 smash that subscribe. Click on the like, click on the bell, share my videos, tell your friends, if you have more than one. Short video always on Real Estate Tuesday because they just don't get as much traction as my bike videos. So today's video is going to be about replacement windows. A lot of people replace their windows thinking they're going to get this big energy savings and save a ton of money. And advertisers and window replacement companies keep pushing it. Get rid of your drafty old windows, save thousands. So I'm going to give you a ballpark analysis, a synopsis of cost of window replacement and the value that you will recoup from selling the home and how much you're really going to save on your energy bill. Now, everybody wants to save money. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants to save on energy costs because it's just better for the environment and the world in general. Nothing wrong with that. But let's look at some numbers and talk about it. So this is from a recent article in Money, and in Money, they say that in 2024, the average homeowner can expect to pay between $575 and $1,475 per window. Now, why such a wide range? Because you have cheaper replacement windows that you can buy from Home Depot or Lowe's, or you could get a more expensive replacement window from Pella. And it also depends on the size. And that number is not like for a bay window or a bow window because the cheapest bow window would be a few $1,000s. So this is just really basically talking about your standard, let's say 3 foot by 4 foot tall, thereabouts window. The most important thing to take away from this video is you have to crunch the numbers on paper for you to really know if it's worth you to do the replacement window project, because you can get vinyl replacement windows, wood, fiberglass, with screens, magical glass, triple pane, all different kind of things affect the cost. What I'm giving you today is just a basic vinyl window from Lowe's with dual pane window. When you talk about windows, are you talking about replacing them for you or for money savings? Because if you just moved into a home that needs new windows and they're really old and tired, maybe they're wood and they're rotted, maybe they're the glass is fogged with moisture in between them and you can't see out of them, or rust. Or maybe there's single pane and they have storm windows that you want to get rid of. Or maybe they're just single pane and you want to get rid of them. So if you're doing it for you, then it's really just a matter of finding what you like and fitting into your budget. If you buy a house and you intend to live there for 10, 15, 20 years, then it will make even more sense, especially if you're doing it for you, to get new windows. For money savings, you have to crunch the numbers, and maybe it's a combination. Who knows? This is about you, but let's look at the numbers to give you an idea. A replacement window from Lowe's for a window that's about 3 foot by 4 foot or so is $315. And actually, Lowe's and Home Depot, their replacement windows get pretty good grades, pretty good scores from Consumer Reports. Average windows for a 1,500 square foot house, I just picked 10. How did I pick that number? I looked on my realtor computer and I picked some 1,500 square foot houses and I just counted the windows on several of them. So this is kind of like a random number, but let's just say 10. Average install costs, $150. How did I come up with that? Because I have a contractor friend who charges, depending on the project, about $75 an hour, which is enough to cover labor, his insurance, his expenses, and to make a little bit of money. This is probably kind of shy. My numbers are probably conservative all the way around. And then let's figure 2 hours per window, as long as there's nothing crazy. That's to pull out the old window, install the new window, and put trim around. That's not counting painting on the inside or doing anything like that. So let's just say 2 hours at 75, so it's $150. According to U.S. News in 2023, the average heating and air cost in America was about $200 a month. So 200 times 12. I can tell you right now, this year where I live, the utility costs have gone up. I have not seen bills this high ever in my lifetime. I've hit $500 over $500 this summer because of the utility costs have gone up. Normally, in the summer, running 2 air conditioning systems and the pool, I'm still in the mid threes, but this year it's gone up. I would say that my utility bill was not much more than this before this year with a big house because I have a pretty energy efficient house. So let's just say $200 based on the article that I read. According to the United States Department of Energy, during that same time period, I think it might have been even 2022, the average savings with new windows was $296 yearly. So $296 divided by 12. That's the savings, energy savings from replacement windows, according to the United States Department of Energy. So here's the numbers. All right, with those numbers, your average cost to buy and install the windows was $465. Typically, a contractor is always going to add 10% to a project, sometimes 15% in today's world, just because of the unexpected overrun. So I bumped that up for overrun to $500. Assuming 10 windows, you have $5,000 invested, which I can tell you right now, that's on the shy side, really. Very conservative, I think. So $5,000 divided by the $296 savings that the United States Department of Energy says is the average, it takes you 17 years to break even. So 17 years of energy savings to pay for those windows. Now, would it happen sooner? Yes. Why? Because energy costs go up year after year typically. So maybe this is really only 12 years. Either way, that's 12 years to even cover the cost of the windows. The National Association of Realtors in their 2023 study said that on average, you're looking at about 60% recoupment on the cost of the windows for resale. I was actually going to guesstimate like maybe 50% of the cost depending on the window. Because if you put in, like where I live, let's say triple pane Pella windows, you are not going to get that much recoupment. And so if you put in the Lowe's dual pane, I could see you getting 50 to 60%. So if you live in a super cold or super hot environment, the triple panes might get you a little bit more return because of their energy efficiency And it's about balancing how much extra the cost is for that window, because you can get all kind of special windows. You can get super thick insulated windows for really crazy climates. And the question is it worth that cost? Would you recoup the money on that cost on sale? Probably not. So when you do the windows, you really have to think about, why are you doing the window replacement? If you're doing it to save money on energy costs and you're not going to be there for very long, don't do the windows. A lot of times, if the windows have an issue, they can be repaired. The glass can be replaced. So if you have a fogged window or a yucky window inside the glass, you can get that replaced for a pittance of the cost of what this would be. So, and if your windows were drafty, sometimes you can go on the outside, caulk and seal everything up. Sometimes it's simply just a matter of some curtains to stop the draft. Now, is that primitive? Yes, it's medieval. But it's all about your budget, your pocketbook, and a balancing of the cost. So I hope you got something out of it. One of the biggest reasons why I did this is because I see ads all the time for Pella replacement windows, Anderson Renault, Window World, replacement windows, and really, they're all salespeople. They're all pushing their product, and is the energy savings there? The energy savings not there. The energy savings will take years regardless of what you pay for the window and what type of window. So just remember that when a salesman comes a-calling, don't jump in and say, I do need replacement windows because mine are old and tired. Look at the numbers and think about it. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you got something out of it. If you think that was worthwhile, give me a like, give me a comment, share the video. And if you just have come across this, boom, smash that subscribe. Click on the like, click on the bell. And until next time, thank you all. I love you all. See ya.